All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, evening, morning, wherever you are around the world. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for sticking around on a day-to-day basis. You guys can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about Pepe itself. So let's get right into it. We're not going to waste any more time. So if we're looking at Pepe, it is down quite significantly today, almost 10%. And why is this happening? We're going to talk about that. So that's why, these day-to-day analysis really come in handy, because, we can kind of go based off of what has changed and what really could be the main core reason as to why we're seeing, not just with Pepe, pretty much across the market right now, you are seeing quite a bit of red across the board. But Pepe as well as Bonk are one of the top losers for the day. But what you want to be realizing, and again, a quick reminder, a lot of newcomers coming into the space will completely forget. They're just solely look at what's happening today, but completely forget how good these projects have been performing. Take a look at Pepe on the weekly time frame as well as on the monthly time frame. I'm sure there's no introduction even needed at this point. These are some of the coins that have been absolutely killing it over the past few weeks. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price right now. So as far as the price is concerned, like I said, 10% pullback pretty much in every comparative Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USD, whichever one you compare. If you're looking at the price, 1469, still about 4 zeros in front of the price, currently sitting at $6.2 billion in terms of market cap, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $1.3 billion. And it's totally normal. Let me just tell you guys one thing. It's totally normal for newcomers coming into the space kind of wondering what exactly is going on. You're used to seeing so much bullish momentum for Pepe over the past few days, and believe it or not, there's some people that just entered the crypto space maybe a month back. So this was probably the first feeling of a little bit of crazy bullish momentum, and you kind of get hooked to it. Once you see these gains, it's when you initially see that massive double pump, that is the most thing that you can get hooked onto, and you want to get that continuation. And this is how human psychology works. But that's not how it works. If that was how things rolled, let's just face it, everyone would be driving a Lamborghini at the end of the day. Everyone would be living in a mansion, etc., whatever you want to call it. But let's continue to take a look at what is happening. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at the holder count, again, this is not something new. We know this. Even though we're seeing a 10%, let me repeat that again, even though we're seeing a 10% pullback right now for the price of Pepe, you're still seeing the holder count increasing. Now, why is that? Number one, Pepe has a lot of hype for itself right now. A lot of people are speaking about Pepe, and we know in crypto space, especially when meme coins are, in consideration, hype is one of the most important tools and engagement that you need in order for a project to succeed at the end of the day. It's literally as simple as that, and Pepe has that for itself right now. And people are accumulating, whales are accumulating. If you're looking at Etherscan and you're looking at some of these wallets, these are some of the big whales that are accumulating Pepe right now. So that speaks for itself, of course. But let's take a further look and see what is happening right now and what could really be behind this 10% pullback. So if you're looking at the total meme coin market cap combined, we have seen the entire meme coin market cap go down a little bit. We're currently sitting at $68.3 billion. If you're just looking at the top 3 projects alone, this kind of makes a sense. You are seeing quite a bit of red across the board right now, and that alone is taking quite a bit of market cap out of it, the overall market valuation, because these 4 to 5 top meme coins make up a huge chunk of this $68.3 billion. But of course, if you're looking at Pepe, down about 9.6%. But am I worried? Do I think this is it? Do I think we have touched the top for Pepe before we do see more upside? Do I personally think that we're going to see more downside in the immediate short term? I'm going to tell you guys why I specifically think we have seen this pullback that you're seeing right now. So if you're looking at BTC dominance, and again, to all the haters that speak negative about the dominance tool, once again, it's proving everyone wrong. You saw the dominance picking up traction. You can clearly see this for yourself. Dominance went up. And Bitcoin, let's face it, Bitcoin barely had a move. If I were to zoom in just on the daily time frame, we don't even need to get into the hourly time frame. Bitcoin still hovering around $68,000. So no major move in terms of negative move for BTC. But you're still seeing the dominance picking up right now, and the fact that dominance went from 53.7% all the way up to 54.2, that is a huge reason as to why we're seeing quite a bit of lag right now within altcoins. And of course, projects like Pepe are going to see that pullback. And on top of that, people are, locking in those profits. A lot of people's sell orders are executing. And, these are a lot of factors people don't keep into consideration. And, people that are locking in profits, as I've, discussed in our previous update, which was just yesterday, people that are locking profits, give yourself a pat on the back. If you are taking massive profits off the table, don't get discouraged by these trolls in the comments. Let me tell you this. I will continue to tell this till the end. Don't get discouraged by YouTube comments. If someone is just coming and telling you, oh, my friend, why are you locking these profits in? Prices are going to go up much higher in the next, 8 to 11 months, whatever, the time frame people have. No. Profit locking does not matter if you're locking it at the top or through your way to the top. It doesn't matter. As long as you lock those profits in, that's what you're here to do. And I'm really proud of you. So what you're starting to see right now, and again, we're looking at the daily time frame right now for the price of Pepe. As I've said to you guys in the past update, when you move like this, when you break out like this, it's extremely, and I'll repeat again, it's extremely important for the price to find a little bit of the ground. And right now, what you're starting to notice with Pepe is, of course, it's seeing a little bit of a retracement, which is totally normal. And of course, it is due to Bitcoin dominance going up, in my opinion. And again, profit taking occurring right now, which is totally normal. And obviously this retracement does not come as a surprise to me at all. If you were to measure this retracement, it's a pullback of only 14%. And when you consider how much, we have pumped since April 14th, we pumped up about 329%. So after a 329% move, you're only seeing a pullback of 15%. So, all the haters, the trolls that are going to come and say anything negative, I hope you guys are looking at it from that angle. If you still decide to hate, so be it. I don't decide what you get to say and what your personal opinion are. Go ahead and say whatever you want. But, one thing I want you guys to notice is, like I said, it's really important for Pepe to find a ground for itself. And I'm going to be realistic with you guys. The next major support, in my opinion, is still around the 1400 zone. So if Pepe does not hold around these levels where it's currently at, I think we could make our way down another 5 to 6%. And I think that is still realistic in my opinion. But let's shift our focus to the hourly time frame to really analyze what exactly is going on. So like I said, you can clearly see this for yourself. The price is trying to be supported by the previous all-time high, which was just on the 23rd of May, which is a few days back, and that's exactly where you're seeing a few bounces back and forth. But if this does not hold, a little bit of a minor support around 1408, but mainly this is the level you kind of want to be looking at. Let me kind of go back in time to see. Oh yeah, so this is the level that you would probably, actually, let's zoom in. You know what, let's zoom in to make this make sense to my viewers. So here, let me give you guys the visuals as to what's really going on. This is what makes us understand everything. I love visuals. Let me know if you guys are the same. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. As you can see, the price is pulling back, and as I've said, it really needs to find a ground for itself. And as of now, Pepe is bouncing above the 1458 support line. But as of recording this update, we're literally on the neckline. So if this support is to be lost, and I'm sure you guys can see the visuals now, it must be so much more clear just by drawing this line, and we can kind of get that confirmation just right here as well. So if this does not hold, next support line is around the 1391, so price at 1400, so pretty much around there. That is a level where I do expect the price to hold. So hopefully we do stay around here, but do pay very close attention to BTC. Of course, manipulation is occurring right now, but I would love to know your thoughts down below. As far as Pepe's price is concerned, I want you guys to take a look at the bigger picture as to what's really happening with the markets. And I still do believe, me personally, that Pepe has everything for itself to reach the $10 billion plus market valuation. But we'll see what happens. We're going to take it one step at a time. Obviously, if this is your first time coming into the meme coin market and you're actually absolutely intrigued, I want you guys to realize what the meme coin market consists of. Insane amount of risk, insane amount of manipulation. Of course, the gains could be life changing, but of course higher risk, higher reward, because most of these meme coins bring zero utility, absolutely zero utility. It's just based off community hype factor, and that's what you need to understand. So if you still want to have some meme coins in your portfolio, you've done your due diligence and research, then always invest what you can afford to lose. And I'll give you a perfect example that I go by. How I treat meme coin market is, let's say I have $100. For example, I'm going just based off of myself. Let's say I'm like, what, I have $100 that I don't care if I were to lose it. What I personally do is either I split the $100 into 4 different meme coins, or I go half of the $100 and put it into 2 meme coins. And if they were to pop off, I make massive gains, but obviously extremely high risk. 99.9% of these meme coins will go to zero. There's no question about that. And that's what you need to, get in your head. Because sometimes we kind of marry these projects, if you guys know what I mean. We kind of get emotionally attached to them, and that's not what you want to be doing. You never want to be marrying your bags. It's just totally the most opposite thing that you want to be doing. But that is it for today's update. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.